Today, we are getting all our stuff ready to test a server-grade CPU from Intel that costs $2.50.
Now, the E5-2609 will normally cost you from around $85 up to $90 or $95, depending on the retailer you get it from.
So here we've got our motherboard, a Game Revolution board that rocks the Intel X79 chipset. Let me get my stuff away here, and let's open the board. Okay, so here's our motherboard. This is following the M80X architecture, and this is a little bit more regular than the board I got last time for my personal build. We've got all stuff here. Put it back in. Put it back in. Close this, because we are going to be using the motherboard box as the platform on which we'll be building our test bench for the $2.50 CPU. So we've got our bench here and power supply. This time, same brand, Evsky, but I've got a modular 400 watts power supply. As you can see here, there's no cables. And for cables, we've got a bunch of them. So I'm just gonna place it there. In this box, we've got our mystery CPU here. It's a Intel server CPU, Intel Xeon lineup in an AMD box. Just gonna put our CPU here. For RAM, we got our Kingston 4GB DDR3 1333 MHz from my last build. Let's take out the graphics card. This is an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060 3GB version, so it's not very good, but it will satisfy our needs.
So, without further ado, let's start building, shall we?
Okay, so now our GPU, CPU, and fan mount and our memory are installed. It's time for the fan. For this time, I went with an Evsky rainbow fan, so it should theoretically light up when we fire this up. So how do we mount this? It's the same mounting mechanism as my last fan on my personal build. And it's time we put the GPU back on. Line the slots, go in, and it should stay secure. Okay, so now we've got everything assembled. Our SATA, SSD, and our, all plugged in. So now we are gonna use a paper clip to jump this. We touch the two black pins, and here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's up and running. Oh yeah, man. And it should be on here. NVIDIA GTX 16 1060 for sure. And now should be in our desktop. Okay, let's see how many seconds it takes for this to boot. Remember, this CPU is only $2.50, so I don't really expect much from this. So as you can see, this is indeed an Intel Xeon E5-2609 G2. I've grabbed an NVIDIA GeForce driver for my GTX 1060 3 gigs from the NVIDIA website. So now it's time to run a Geekbench, shall we? Because this CPU is old, so I'm not gonna bother doing the fancy Cinebenches and stuff, because that's most probably gonna destroy my CPU. Run CPU benchmark, let's see. Four cores, 4 threads, all working at about 2.5.
What are we at with temperature? 60-ish? That's not too bad, actually. This is... wow. Okay. At 100% utilization, we are sitting at around 40. Yeah. So this is our result here. To be filled by OEM. The motherboard isn't... yeah, the motherboard name isn't specified. Okay. Single core score 466. Of course, this is an old processor, so we wouldn't expect much from this. And multi-core score is 1184. So four cores. Well, yeah, not bad, but not good either. Well, come on, what do you expect from a $2.50 CPU? This is good enough. Okay, so now let's do the compute benchmark. Our result is out.
Since this card is relatively modern hardware, it still managed to get a respectable 29,000, nearly 30,000, even with some severe CPU bottleneck. So there you have it, guys. Our mystery $2.50 CPU actually worked. If you like this video, please don't hesitate to hit that like button and get subscribed and ring that bell for more video like this. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Peace.